It's Dr. Melody Moore with a love bomb for you that begins with a question. And that question is, what is your favorite thing about yourself? What quality do you have or characteristic that you really appreciate is part of the way that you express yourself in the world? Take a moment and be curious. Recognize what happens in your body as you enter into that inquiry, and see if an answer or a few answers show up. Because if you're struggling to name something about you that you cherish and treasure and that you truly love, it might mean it's time for you to do a little digging and a little observation, or perhaps a lot of digging and observation about how you show up in the world, how you treat the people around you, how you honor yourself, how you engage with your service or with your work or with your family. Because very likely there are so many things about you worthy of receiving your appreciation, worthy of receiving your acknowledgement, worthy of you just noticing, hey, thanks for being so generous. Hey, I see the way that you were kind and thoughtful in that circumstance. Really appreciate your sense of humor and the way that you can reframe things and just make them hilarious and lighthearted, even when you're sitting with grief or with guilt. Hey, thanks for being selfless. Thanks for being thoughtful, caring, smart, committed, dedicated, tenacious, disciplined, easy, tender, whatever it is. There are so many things about you that are worth your acknowledgement, that are worth your validation, because what you appreciate in yourself appreciates. What you can see and acknowledge in yourself, you're also able to see and acknowledge about other people, to celebrate it in them, and hopefully to verbalize it to them. So there's nothing arrogant about celebrating your own capacity, about developing ways to treasure and to cherish and to behold lovingly who you are and how you show up. In fact, the more you're able to do that, the more you're able to see that while you're special and amazing and have your own completely unique set of ways of showing up, so does everybody else. Them too. Celebrating you is not a way of separating you out. It's a way of allowing you to see that you too are part of humanity and that you're offering something that nobody else possibly could, and that everybody else is doing that too. Everyone else, everybody around you, everyone who shows up as a teacher for you, whether or not you recognize them as being that in that moment, also has something worthy, something to celebrate, something to share to you, for you, and also for the rest of us, the rest of the world. So my encouragement to you this week is to be vigilant, to look toward anything you can find about you that you actually are like, I'm all right with that. And perhaps even, I really love and adore that about me. I am so grateful to me that I've developed that quality. It's really kind of wonderful, and I can see that. There's nothing arrogant about being able to do so. You don't have to brag to everybody about it. I'm talking about you knowing and seeing and delighting in something, anything. Start small about who you are, who you've become, and who you are becoming. We're all a work in progress, right? We're not aiming for perfection, but to be able to see along the way, here, I really can appreciate about me that I've meditated 3 days in a row. Oh, right here, I really like that I took a pause and was less reactive than I used to be in that moment. I can appreciate that. Start catching yourself and acknowledging to you what you appreciate. You'll become more and more and more of that. Take very sweet care of you this week, my loves.